Small city with big pay. A CBS 2 News investigation has found that Santa Monica is very generous when it comes to its city employees.
Yeah, CBS 2's Christy Fajardo was in the newsroom to tell us that it has some of the highest paid employees, city employees, in the entire state, right?
Yeah, it does. It also has some of the highest taxes, and they are about to get higher. The county registrar is still counting votes, but says the city of Santa Monica is on track to pass a half-cent sales tax increase. The money is earmarked to go to city programs and projects, but it's clear the city is spending a large chunk of its budget on pay. Santa Monica is known for breathtaking views and eye-popping sunsets. But did you know some of its public servants also have some jaw-dropping paychecks? Take a look. Some of the pay packages in Santa Monica have turned more than 100 city workers into one-percenters. Yes, a few are even raking in close to $500,000 in total compensation.
It sounds like a lot of money.
According to watchdog group Transparent California, last year Santa Monica had 105 staffers, pulling in more than $300,000 in pay, benefits, and other perks. City manager Rick Cole makes no apologies. He too made headlines with his reported $329,000 base salary.
We need to have a more equal society. In fact, some of the people that are on camera on your TV station probably get some hefty salaries too. And we aim to have excellent staff people. And so we don't think we're paying too much for the kind of talent that we're getting.
Police Chief Jacqueline Seabrooks is the highest paid. Her total compensation neared $480,000, but public records put her base salary at $306,000. Compare that to LAPD Chief Charlie Beck, whose base salary is $344,000. Beck oversees a force of more than 9,000 sworn officers. Santa Monica has just over 200.
I think their compensations are comparable to the responsibilities of their jobs.
Is her job as tough as Charlie Beck?
Charlie Beck has a tough job. Santa Monica is a challenging place, and we aim to be the best.
It's hard to justify that compensation as anything other than a giveaway of taxpayer dollars.
But it's the second highest grossing employee in Santa Monica who troubles Robert Fellner with Transparent California.
They're clearly giving the farm away.
A police sergeant raked in $475,000 in total compensation last year. His base pay was $137,000. But check out his overtime. $179,000. Benefits, unused sick and vacation time account for the rest. Some of his colleagues, including police lieutenants, sergeants, fire captains, even a fire marshal, also piled up 5 or 6 figures in overtime pay.
You know, you're working 80-hour weeks. That's an unfair burden to impose on the employee who in some cases have to make literally life or death decisions on the spot.
The city manager chalked up the overtime to unfilled positions. He says 18 new firefighters are currently in the academy, and the police department also has 18 openings.
It depends on the kind of duty that people are pulling. There's a difference between being out on patrol 77 hours a week, which is something we would never do, and being on a movie shoot as overtime.
Still, Fellner questions why, with such high salaries, Santa Monica has trouble filling vacancies and wonders if so much overtime is even humanly possible. He says he'd like to see the city audited.
Because government is using other people's money, they have a tremendous obligation to not waste that money, not lavish extraordinary pay and benefits on their employees on the backs of private workers who on average make much less themselves.
He's not alone.
I can't afford to move my own apartment. And this is what the city's doing. They're paying themselves all these wages because it's not their money.
But other taxpayers say, so what? And feel city workers should be able to afford to live in the communities they serve.
I think it's a pretty safe place. It's a great community. You know, there's always stuff that can be improved. But overall, I think, you know, the citizens are happy.
So how do other cities fare? Newport Beach, which is roughly the same population as Santa Monica, had 13 employees making over $300,000 in total compensation last year. Same was true in Long Beach, which is roughly 5 times the size of Santa Monica. Paul, back to you.
All right, Christy. Thank you very much for that report.